this scripted? Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket?
Man, you've been ducking all night,
the
man.
right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Bortles going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep, Trent Taylor.
What the fuck was that?
For San Francisco, Charles, earlier we discussed Jimmy Garoppolo, the year he had after the injury. They had to scramble really at quarterback, but now they're going to have the number 2 overall pick because of the injury-riddled 4-12 campaign. Where do you think they go?
They'll have different options, too, because many will say secondary. They just had 2 interceptions all year long. Worst in the NFL. Pass rush, to me, it's edge rusher, because I think they get the rush inside with DeForest Buckner. I think he does a really nice job for them. But could they trade back from number 2? I think they'll be sitting by the phone saying, hey, you guys want to talk? We're agreeable to that.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. Breida, CD, an undrafted free agent from a season ago. And with McKinnon out, he's really helped fill the running void for the 49ers.
Yeah, remember, they got Jerick McKinnon as a free agent and expect him to be a 3-down back for them. As you mentioned, out for the season with an ACL injury. Almost fitting that Matt Breida stepped into the breach for him. They were college teammates at Georgia Southern. Breida leading the league in rushing, tied for the lead, I should say, through the first 3 weeks of the season.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. So
the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Malcolm Smith in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing is Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now they
I ain't putting no damn ball, man. I don't even got a punter on my team.
Is knocked away and
I
incomplete.
don't have no punter on my team.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Garoppolo on first down. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You got to get on the accelerator.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? To throw is Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing now is Bortles. Buying time to his left. Breaks a tackle. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On their own side
of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's
What it was?
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up
What's going on with? What's y'all boys up to? Yo, how we done? Playing with one. Oh yeah, everybody in the game.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Shit, I think I squared off before with powerful being that you know we squared off before. I think Lil Keezy, but I think the system had messed up. Hey, we didn't finish the game.
They couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Yeah, we didn't finish out. Oh, that was that boy. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it was that boy. We didn't finish up game. Shot boys up. Anybody open right now? Get one in.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be
incomplete.
It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
I mean, yeah, Power, you in the game, huh? Oh, well, you want to get one in, bro?
Knock it away and brings up a 4th down decision.
Robbie Gould on now.
All right, let's do it, though.
Less than an extra point attempt here.
Wait, real quick, though. Mick, you in the game right now? That boy, Mick, you in the game? Oh, that was up. I'm about to send it right quick.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it?
What?
If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be
So what?
What the hell you talking about, Rico?
culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision.
I know what he's doing.
These Jacksonville Jaguars
Nigga, play too much, dog. That boy's hold on, man. Hold on.
This was not a graceful fall. It was, wow, from the AFC Championship game to 5-11.
So you're saying it wasn't part of the ballroom dancing course that they might have taken, right? Where it's very graceful in what they're getting done?
Negative.
I mean, they ended up going 5-11. Defense was still good, number 5 in the league, but the offense struggled all season long, finished number 27 in the league, and too many turnovers at key times for the defense to keep up. So look for this team to make a few moves, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and hopefully have a quieter offseason and quieter regular season in 2019.
Bortles now on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side. Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Hey, Powerful, give me a few minutes, though. We're gonna crank that bitch up in a few minutes. I'll be right back.
And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Yeah, me and Papa be doing that a little bit too.
They're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like... And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now that we sit in the postseason, let's talk about some of these awards we've been hitting on all year, Charles. MVP, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback at Kansas City, Drew Brees, quarterback New Orleans, and Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for the Los Angeles Rams. I ultimately think that Mahomes wins this award. I think he distanced himself late in the season from Brees, and it's hard for a defender to win the MVP.
Rookie of the year, Barkley, or does Mayfield have a shot?
Personally, I would give it to Barkley because he's been there all 16, but Mayfield made Cleveland relevant, put them in a position where maybe we were even talking about the playoffs, and boy, the excitement level has really ramped up. I would not be surprised at all if he walked away with the award.
Lastly, what about Coach of the Year? Does Frank Reich have a shot after starting 1-5 in Indy?
He should be in that conversation, shouldn't he? But I think ultimately it comes down to Matt Nagy in Chicago and Anthony Lynn with the Los Angeles Chargers. I think Nagy's going to win it because the Chargers were picked in preseason to actually win their division or contend. The Bears were not.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. it just never materialized.
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They run forward, Breida, and he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Room past the 20. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. A big run by the big man Fournette. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively.
So goddamn
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trip flip.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Running game working, they'll stick with it.
That nigga got skinny just now.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the 1st half as it's 1st and 10. And they'll run him here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A good pickup there of 22. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. See, one thing you and I haven't discussed now that we are in the playoffs now, we know how the start of the draft is going to go. You look at the top 5, Arizona, San Fran, Jets at 3, Raiders, wherever they may be at 4, Tampa Bay 5. What are your thoughts?
Well, immediately, this is going to be different in 2019 than 2018 because in 2018,
Oh, my God.
it was all about the quarterbacks.
There's no way.
Going to be the case. You just mentioned
No.
the top 5.
No.
You can make a legitimate
Rico,
case
come
that
on,
in the
man.
top 5. None of those teams are in the market to select a quarterback. So now, who is? I think you got to get to number 6 with the New York Giants. That's where the quarterback market begins.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's complete.
No.
In the end zone, touchdown,
That ain't supposed to be
49ers.
caught.
Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook, and even 60 yards. There's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't
How
he?
the hell
Credit
is
the
this
defense,
possible,
bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Bortles. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Here's James. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Here's Breida. Room here to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. Now Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Malik Jackson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
73, 73.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
76, 76. Hey, 54, Ricky.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Bortles. Forced out to his left. Tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll go on the ground. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
21, 21.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 85 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This will be fielded at the 6. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They
And
messed
with
up, right?
3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles, flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. On play action, now Bortles. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
I got no respect for you, man. What you talking about?
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, get one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Bortles. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Bortles going to throw. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Bortles. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at at the 25-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. DJ Hayden, the corner, in on the tackle.
21.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
6.
They run with Breida. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. This is Breida. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He sets to fire deep. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. That escapes the sack. And fights him off. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's crazy.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
My point exactly. Shit.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Stop it.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about this one, Charles. Points.
You've been having your share of victories the last quite a few games. But you got to admit now, I owned your ass for a while.
And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
You stupid. Why don't you take your ass and go lock somebody up if you want to go do something? Go lock somebody up.
And all our hard hardworking crew.
Oh,
I'm Brandon
bitch.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
Why don't you go
EA
lock
Sports.
somebody
For
up?
more, find us on Twitter at
You gonna go do
EA
that?
Madden NFL. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.
Fuck you, bitch. Rico, you a bitch. No, you gotta say it right. You gotta say it right. I tell you what. I'm not fucking with you, Rico. Oh my god, this nigga here. Man, you ain't got no warrants or nothing, sir. You ain't got no warrants enough or nothing to go serve on a nigga or nothing. Huh? Go lock somebody up, man. Damn. Oh. Man, you know what, man? Fuck it. Run that shit back. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Fuck it. I ain't fucking around with y'all. Alright, fellas, let's see. I'll yell at y'all tomorrow.